Hey guys, so I'm gonna do an update. Today's been a difficult day. As you can see, I'm kind of pale. You can tell that my body's really working to heal. Yesterday I think I overdid it because I was in pain, but I had more energy than I'd had, and I just was so sick of being in bed all the time. I walked around quite a bit yesterday, and I didn't take any naps. I have a really hard time sleeping during the day. And I had a hard time sleeping last night. And when I woke up this morning, my pain level was pretty high. And I've been having trouble, I'm gonna honestly, if you're watching these updates, I'm pretty open and honest because I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys information that'll help you. So if it bothers you for me to talk about like incisions and bowel movements, things like that, then you should probably stop watching this video. So, one of the big things about having surgery is getting everything working again. It takes time, and it's very important to take stool softeners, and you don't want to. They say that last resort is like milk of magnesia or an enema, and at that point it's just diarrhea. You don't really want to go there. So if you can get things moving on your own, it's better. I was able to, have a bowel movement the first day that I came home, which was Sunday. And then yesterday I wasn't able to. And then today I was really struggling. I was getting really bad cramping and back pain. And I just felt like I had to go. And I kept going back and forth to the bathroom, and I just couldn't go. So finally I got that worked out, and I feel much better. But it took a lot of energy, and it honestly, it was really painful. And I'm hoping that will get better. One of the things that I started taking today that I think helped, it's Miralax. It's a powder that you can put into your water, and it's clear. So you put it into your water, and what I do is I take some warm water and I put a capful of it in warm water and dissolve it so that it's crystal clear. You can't even see it in there. And then I put it in my ice water because I like drinking ice water, which probably would be better if I was drinking warm water, which at this point my ice is all melted, so it's pretty much room temperature water, but I prefer ice cold water. Drinking lots of water, eating lots of fiber. My mom made me some oat milk cookies so that I was getting some extra fiber in there. And I wanted something sweet. I hadn't been eating a lot, so that was nice. I was able to eat a couple cookies, and then she made me tuna and rice for lunch. So I've been, my mom's been doing really good at making me meals that, I had when I was a kid. Yesterday I had mac and cheese for lunch. That's my favorite comfort food. And that made me feel good. My grandma used to always make me macaroni and cheese whenever I was sick, and so it always makes me think of her when I eat it. And so I've been feeling really kind of emotional. My emotions are all over the place. I think, it takes a while for your emotions to regulate. They did take out one of my ovaries, so hopefully the other one will pick up the slack. But right now, it's most likely my emotions are all over the place because I'm stuck in bed. Another thing that's really important is, especially if you've been intubated like I was for a really long time, you need to cough and you need to take deep breaths to get all of that fluid out. I have a cousin who they went in to do some infertility treatments and found out that she had a tumor in her brain. And apparently last week they did the surgery on her brain, and they sent her home, and she got pneumonia. And it was because she probably didn't have her mom pushing her to use the breathing machine all the time, or the nurses that were pushing her. Because I was like getting angry at my mom because she was timing it and making me use that breathing machine like religiously every hour, and I didn't want to. I just wanted to lay there and do nothing. And now, thank God that she did, because now I'm coughing and I'm still using the breathing machine, but I went from like 88% with my oxygen levels and really struggling to take deep breaths to feeling much better, being able to cough, and being at like 100% on my oxygen level. So unfortunately, my cousin, she's in the hospital now because she got pneumonia and she was coughing so badly, and then she must have done something that caused a leak from the surgery, and so now they're talking that they're gonna have to put a stent from her brain into her stomach to have a constant drain in, and that is from her not breathing the way she needed to after surgery, most likely. That's why they really pushed the breathing. So that is something that I'm really fortunate that I had my mother, who is like a drill sergeant. She doesn't let me get away with anything. She gets me up. She makes me walk even when I don't want to, when I'm tired, when I just want to lay here, when I'm hurting. She gets me up, makes me walk, makes me do my breathing, makes sure that I'm drinking my water. She is, a blessing. She's really helped me out. So it's been a really good thing for my mom and I to have this time together. And I'm just so glad that I asked her to help me. Sometimes we, as adult children, we don't want to ask our parents for help. We can handle it, or our spouses can handle it. Sometimes our spouses just are going through a lot of emotions and don't know how to help us, and have a hard time dealing with the pain. My mom, if I'm crying and saying I don't want to do something, she basically says, I don't care what you want to do, I need you up, I need you to do this. With my husband, if I was upset and yelling at him and telling him, not that I'm yelling at my mom, but telling him, no, I don't want to do this, he would just be fine. I'm not going to force you to do it. Well, sometimes you need somebody to force you, and your parents are good at that. So, make sure that you have somebody who's helping you, who isn't going to let you get away with it, who is going to hold you to healing, because that's what you need. So I just wanted to show you a couple things that have really helped me out while I've been laying here. Let me turn this around. This is my water bottle, and it has the Miralax in there, and I've really been slacking on my drinking today. I need to drink a lot more water. So my goal is to finish that off in the next hour. This I just put on. It's called Full of Promise, and it is a treatment serum for uplifting days. It's by Philosophy. It was a sample that they gave me, and this will last me quite a few days, and it just makes my skin feel, it was feeling really dry, and I just really like that. And then this is called the Dual Action Restoring Cream for Volume and Lift, again by Philosophy. This is that Orange Blossom. It was a sample, and I want to get the full size. It's the Philosophy Orange Blossom hand lotion. And then my EOS, I think that's the Raspberry lip balm. And then I've had, this is my bag. I'm so glad that I had it with me in the hospital, and I've continued to keep it by my bedside. It's got, hair ties, cotton swabs, tissues, deodorant, if I need something, and I'm keeping it in here, so God forbid that I had to go back to the hospital, I could have all my stuff here. And then I've been wiping my face down, and I do like this. This is by Forever 21, and it's a lavender extract cleansing wipes and cleansing tissues for calming, soothing, and relaxing. And I really used these a lot on my face and neck and hands when I was in the hospital, and it was refreshing. I was glad that I had them. I've been catching up on YouTube and Facebook and watching movies, and so, you know, having something that you know, I have books on there that I'm going to be reading. And then there's my breathing machine. Having towels in case you need an extra towel. Have a heating pad. My ice packs over there. So I've got everything that I need. This table has been a lifesaver. If you're going to be down, if you're going to have surgery and you're going to be in bed for a while, I highly recommend this. I would have been really struggling without it, because it has been so nice just to keep everything really close. And especially if, you know, you are a person that likes to have your stuff close to you, so you don't have to keep asking people for every single thing. It's made a big difference. And if you are wondering what this is, listen. The false alarm! False alarm, huh? I was just showing YouTube what happens when I ring my doorbell. Your slave shows up. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
You were supposed to bring cookies with you whenever I ring the doorbell.
You already ate those cookies I brought you earlier?
Of course I did. Thank you. Bye. So, you know, I'm feeling very blessed. Things didn't work out exactly the way that I hoped that they would, but they worked out the way that they were supposed to. And I'm hoping that I will heal 100% and feel 100% better afterwards. So the next video that I'll make, if you guys have any questions about what happened, about the procedure, anything that I haven't talked about, I don't know what questions you might have, so please, I am an open book. If you have any questions, if I don't have the answers, I'm going to be seeing the doctors here in the next couple days. I want to get the information to you, so, or I can research it and let you know. So if you have any questions on anything, please ask, and I will be honest and give you my information. So I hope that you are having a great day, and thanks for watching and for all of your support. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.